Today, I'm in Accra, Ghana. During my exploration in Ghana, I had the opportunity to meet with an entrepreneur who is transforming and reshaping the real estate industry here in Ghana by turning shipping containers to homes. Container homes have been a hot topic globally, but here in Ghana, they are more than just a trend. They are the solution to major problems. They create affordable and sustainable housing. And I'll be speaking with a professional in the rapid field of container home. He has been designing and constructing container home for more than 20 years. He'll be giving us more information about these sustainable homes. Hello, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sir, please can you tell me about you and what drew you into the container business?
Basically, we started going into container home fabrications because I worked with shipping lines for a long time.
Oh.
Over time, we realized that people needed temporary structures and something they can easily move around. So we started importing the porter cabin units.
Okay.
And we now realized that the issues of the porter cabin, the excessive cost of getting those ones was becoming unbearable. So we just diverted to using these containers to doing these fabrications.
Oh.
That was where we started. We started from using the containers to do offices.
Okay.
But right now we've graduated into apartments, houses, anything.
Nice. Okay, for somebody out there that do not have an idea of what a container home is all about, so can you please tell my audience what a container home is about and what differentiates it from the normal traditional homes?
So you see, the idea of a home is where somebody should be able to stay comfortably without having issues like a normal Dixon house. So we have similar situation with container homes because the issues of concerns are normally is it hot, is it secured, is it something that can make sure and live inside. But we do this fabrication in such a way that we are sure we have the spaces you need. With the way we pattern and do the design with the architects, we're able to fashion out the spaces and make sure you're very comfortable with them. So when you are looking at bricks and containers, there's virtually no difference. Overseas, it's been there over the years. Yeah,
they've been able to embrace it.
So gradually, the concept of using containers to do this fabrication is sinking in. So a large number of our clientele are foreign guys who have stayed over there, or families who have stayed over there. They're coming here. So gradually, the local people who are living here in Africa are getting to accept it. From using it for their offices, they are beginning to see the usefulness and how good it is. So they are migrating into using it for their homes gradually.
Okay. There's this misconception that container homes are very cheap, compared to the normal traditional homes. So how much does it cost to build a container home?
So what I advise clients in this regard is, you see, when we're doing a container home, we're not doing it in such a way like a temporary structure. We do it like a full habitable structure. So if you're looking at the cost term, just knock it off from your mind at 20% off the bricks and house. Secondly, it is faster to build. It comes with its own unique aesthetics. So it's not about blocks and bricks. When you use a container home, you have definite precise sizes and it comes with its own beauty and aesthetics. That is what people cherish more. So the cost of doing it is virtually about give and take 20% less. Anything you want to do.
So can you take us through how you construct your container homes?
All right. So from the concept, what we do is a client walks in or calls in that we want to do a fabrication. It's we need to understand what the client wants. If it is a company, we'll find out what they do and what they want to build. So from there, we sit down, have a sketch of the whole concept of what the clients want. Then we'll call in our architects. They'll bring these things to life. So we'll do the architectural drawings, agree on the dimensions and sizes and the designs. Then we'll pull out a 3D to show you the clear reality how it looks like. With the paintings and the designs and the flower and the aesthetics, all comes into fusion. So from there, we will now sit down and draft out the cost implication of doing this.
So it ranges like, let's say if I want to build, let's say a restaurant or a house, let's say it's 2-bedroom, it can cost like how much?
For a 2-bedroom, you should budget around 35 to 40,000 USD. So depending on what we are incorporating into it. So those are the variances that pushing costs up or down. Secondly, like what we have in here.
Okay.
You see that it is barely the container wall.
Yes.
So some clients will tell you, I want to clad it.
Okay.
That will shoot up the cost.
Oh.
You can clad it with aluminum board. You can clad it with wood. You can clad with all the exterior materials. So those are the items that push up. But some clients like it plain wall this way.
Yeah.
So it comes with that feel. So the costs are relatively minimal compared to when you want to clad it.
Nice. So what are the different types of buildings you can make with container homes?
Okay. Depending on what the client needs,
Okay.
we can do a 3-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
We can do a 4-bedroom skyscraper.
Oh, really? With a container?
Yes. We can go 4 to 5 high. So all you need is a local municipal permit.
Okay.
Once you have your permit, because the permit goes hand in hand with the drawing. It gets in the risk and the whole thing mitigated. So if you get your approval, we'll scale it up and we'll do what we need to do.
So what's the future of container home?
Gradually, people are beginning to see the fact that the issues that they are concerned about, especially heat.
Yes,
especially heat and rains and security.
Okay.
So let me take it one by one. If you're talking about heat, just a minute, come.
Okay.
Let's talk about the issue of heat.
Okay.
This is what is called glass wool. Look at it. See the thickness?
Yeah.
So what happens here? This thing stays. Assuming this is a container wall.
Yeah.
This thing stays. Then we'll put the dry walls. The dry walls are still part of insulation.
Okay.
So the heat does not go in. So this regulates in and out.
Okay. So this will prevent
the heat going in there.
Oh, I get it.
So this is what we use, glass wool. Some use the one they call foam.
Foam.
It's a chemical, but we try to avoid that because of the health implication. The person applying it can get injury due to using that. So we use glass wool. It's called cavity bath. Or glass wool. So this is what we use for insulation. This to mitigate heat. The whole of the inside of the container is insulated with this. All the ceiling, the walls, all around. Before we clad it. So this drags down the temperature drastically. So as per security, you see, this container walls we have here, the material is not like the conventional metals you see around. So it's really of the high scale thickness. So that is why you see these containers, they are fabricated for a period of long lifespan. So you can easily use them, you fabricate them, you use them, then you add in more useful life by treating it with anti-rust. So what you're seeing here now is, before we coated it, we had to add anti-rust.
So it doesn't get rust.
It doesn't get rust, to stop any rust. Then before we now coat it. This is the first coat, then we'll do the final coat after the fabrication work. So those issues are not issues anymore. If you've visited one where people stay inside, you'll be so surprised that it is not a container home.
Yeah, because most people say that it doesn't get this feeling that you are in a container home.
You don't get it.
It feels like a normal traditional
home. Even without any air condition. Normal fan windows. So in those regards, so when we are positioning the windows, we prepare the windows in such a way that there is cross ventilation. So that when you stay inside there, even with there is no light, you're okay. So those are what we do to mitigate against those challenges people think about that reason. Oh, is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? So
talking about challenges, what are some challenges you face during, your container home construction?
Usual construction challenges, no difference. So you have your data, you have your drawings, the usual challenges in fabrication.
So are you able to overcome them?
Yeah, sure, we do that because when you get used to challenges over time, you know how to mitigate against them. You know how to prepare for them when it gets there. So even with your workers, they might not be seeing the challenge, but you know there's a particular challenge somewhere. So we scale up our labor in such a way that we are sure at every level of time there's a check in the supervisor who knows what we are doing and to be sure we mitigate against challenges before they come.
So if there is a beginner out there who wants to, start building container homes, what can be your advice since you are well experienced? I mean, you've been doing this for 20 years. So what can you advise a beginner out there? So
the beginner should get a full grasp in wiring work. Because 60% of the main structure goes on welding. Neat welding, neat finishing, and get your measurements very,
Okay.
very right.
Okay.
So those are the key areas, your figures, your measuring, your welding. Those are the areas you should finalize with.
Okay.
With that, you should be able to move into the system easily.
Okay. So if in case somebody is watching out there and they want to get a container home, how can they get through to you?
We have a website.
Okay.
We're in TikTok. We're in YouTube.
Okay.
We're on Facebook.
Okay.
We have a website. We have an email.
Okay.
So with all those handles, you should be able to reach us easily. And,
all right. I'll put the handles on the screen. So, sir, can you take us through your projects? This project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Briefly.
Okay.
So what we are looking at here is an office complex.
Okay. An office complex.
Yes.
Oh.
An office complex. Each of the units are partitioned into 3 offices.
Okay.
The 3 offices, and we are going to run a staircase here.
Okay.
This will take them up.
Okay.
You seen it?
Yes.
Okay, come. You seeing how the inside feels?
Yeah, it's cool. Very cool.
These are partitioning. These are for window provisions.
Okay.
We're going to put long windows over there.
Oh.
This is the ceiling. Right where he's having here, there's going to be a partition. That is why that wire is hanging there.
Okay.
So we partition this is an office. Okay. These are windows.
Okay.
You can see, are you seeing those white things up there?
Yes, I can see.
Those are waterproof. So that from the window outside, water cannot come inside.
When rain is falling.
When rain is falling. So we do all the edges waterproof.
Okay.
Same thing applies. All of them you can see waterproof.
Okay.
Those white things. So now you can see the air condition.
Yes.
We bury it inside. We don't see it hanging around.
Okay.
So when I come, you hang it air conditioner. That's the switch. That is the socket. This is a data cable.
Okay.
So this is the drywall plasterboard we're having. So this drywall now will cover all these joints. You won't see them.
Okay.
We plaster them, just like when you plaster a house.
Yeah.
We call it skinning.
Skinning. Okay.
We skin all the things. Then we'll put the POP around the edges. So once those are done, then we'll do the final painting.
Oh, nice.
So before we do see the floor?
Yes.
These are made of marine board, very, very hard board.
Okay.
So what we do here is we put a wire mesh.
Okay.
We put the wire mesh, then we'll tile it.
Okay.
We'll tile it.
Okay.
So basically, those are the stages of what we do.
Okay.
We do the skimming. After skimming, then we spray, we paint everywhere. We add in the POP, finish the termination and run the top.
Oh, nice.
You can see how the insulation is added into the wall. Are you seeing this?
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you.
That is basically the processes of what we do here.
Okay.
We intend to hand over the job by end of the month. Yes, we started.
So it's really that fast?
Yes, very, very fast. That is the beauty of it.
Wow. Oh, yeah, container.
Within these 30 days, everything will be ready.
Will be ready, 30 days.
So the good thing about it, people are able to work simultaneously along together. Okay. The electrician is working with the guys doing the skimming and plasterboard. All those are the welders are working around everything is going on.
Okay.
So that's why it's very fast.
Okay.
The name is Hexa Container Home.
Okay. Hexa Container Home. Are you guys are located here in Accra, Ghana?
So, but we are open to expansions across the West African coastline.
Yeah.
We do have plans in Côte d'Ivoire. Yes.
Nice.
We have 1 or 2 relationships in Lagos as well.
Okay.
So we intend to, anywhere we have customers to call us and we'll go in there.
Okay.
As long as there's a container in that country, we are there to work with them.
You know, people say something like you can build container in a specific location and transport it to another location. It's actually possible.
Yes, like this we have in here.
Okay.
We have the joinings.
Okay.
So any day the client wants us, okay, I want to dislocate this particular unit to this place.
Yes.
We come and dislocate them.
Oh, and assemble
them at the building location.
Nice, nice.
So that's what happens. Okay. All we just do is remove the breakable structures in there, then move it and put them there.
Oh, thank you.
In some cases, If it's a single unit, we can move it like that
And put it
and put
there.
it in a different place.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.